Who's ready to get diped up?
Hey guys, I don't know if you've heard about this, but the left, the loony left, has got some problems with adults dressing up in diapers for explicitly sexual purposes.
And then they divorce their husbands that do that.
Yeah, it's some really messed up stuff.
Yeah, or that's dresses. I don't know if Steven Crowder ever wore diapers.
His divorce didn't have anything to do with that. It was his kid's fault.
It was his kid's fault. It was
like his kids were like, you know,
they were like really annoying. Yeah.
Just kind of bugging everyone
in
general.
They were beating.
They were allergic to a lot
beating
of
him
foods,
up.
and it was really annoying. So they got a divorce.
They were abusing their dad too much.
Stephen Crowder's 5-year-old son would bend Stephen over his knee and start spanking the shit out of him.
Yeah, just no. He would do like Bane shit to him. Stephen was just totally emasculated, and he had to get divorced. That I love that divorce announcement because he doesn't like. Because, like, if you're going to announce something like that, like, with all those... Because we've seen, like, announcements. It's like, oh, we're breaking up from, like, YouTubers and stuff. Those are usually, like, pretty short, and you usually, like, place the blame on yourself. Mm-hmm. Or, like, try to, like, minimize it. But, like, halfway through, it's like, oh, and by the way, Candace Owens, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, no, he like, turned into, like, a Lord of the Rings villain halfway through.
Yeah.
Where he was like... Let it not go unheard that my separation has drawn ire from those who conspire against me.
Yeah. But Steven Crowder, if you want to come on the show, we have Tucker Carlson on next week. He's also on the show.
Oh, yeah. We're having him on to talk about poop eating for him. And people who, like, you know, they'll, like, make a steak and they'll throw a little nugget of poop in it and baste the steak in the poop.
Oh, God. I listened because I listened back to the episodes,
or they'll like garnish a soup with a little like squirted diarrhea, like fresh cream in squash soup.
It was hard.
Now,
it was hard for me to listen to that episode.
Whether it's fine to wear a diaper for sexual pleasure, they'll tell you it's fine. But to the left, in their ever-growing list of grievances, it's an example of the creeping tide of fascism. Yes, moving on from things like misgendering and complaints about bathrooms, the left now thinks if you're an adult who wears a diaper and gets a boner, you're weird. You're not welcome.
It's not the piece not running down my leg, the doo-doo's not sliding out of my pants onto the floor of the bank. I don't understand why the left have to be so up in arms about this.
Yeah. They want you to think that the poop is running down your leg and not running up the floor.
The loony left wants you to put your big boy pants on and eat bugs.
One time I got a little too hard with the diaper on and the poo just started crawling back up inside.
God.
It like some sort of magnetic property.
Okay.
It's just like, it's really I mean, the thing with getting hard when you have a diaper on is it's really easy to stick your finger through a wet piece of paper, if you know what I mean.
It's pretty funny that we managed to do a pee episode and a poo episode back to back.
Yeah.
That's
this
some
one,
consistent female.
This isn't...
can we do a cloaca episode next week?
Like, cloacas aren't funny, Griffin. What's funny about
I'm gonna have an episode in your cloaca.
Yeah.
The Tucker Carlson thing I was gonna say... the Tucker Carlson face, I think it's the best way to like look interested in class when you have like Zoom class. It's to do the Tucker Carlson face, and then my first year of college, to look interested in lectures, I would also just do the Groyper pose sometimes.
I make the Tucker.
I do. I just sit with my fingers tinted. It's pretty basic.
Yeah, that's sort of what the Groyper pose is. It's I guess
making the Tucker face class is really good too.
I make a little sign that I hang around my neck that says "I am taking notes." So the professor knows that I'm engaged in a class.
The Tucker face is for when someone else is like talking, and it's not something
like
you
a discussion circle.
Yeah. That's what it's for. When it's like not something you need to take notes on, but you want to look engaged, is you just do the Tucker Carlson face. So
that's just like Tucker Carlson just going like,
what bus is coming.
And I agree, they don't want you to agree with Jeanette that the burning the books in Fahrenheit 451 was bad, but I actually mostly agree with what she said. And then that's my participation points for the discussion circle.
Yeah. So, this is a post that I found on r/ABDL, which stands for Adult Baby Diaper Lover.
Stands for Albuquerque do Lexico.
That's something you sing to the tune of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme song.
ABDL diaper lovers. ABDL.
Oh yeah.
Diaper lovers.
Yeah. Going to the
Adult
bathroom
baby diaper
in your
lovers.
pants.
Diapers have it all. Poop, pee, cum,
Undy weather.
Okay. I really want to read this. So this is from user C6 Rotary 2 years ago. And it is a 4-word title that will stick with me forever. Snow tubing diaper failure. So I am currently vacationing in Colorado, and of course I've been diapered the entire time. Parentheses, so great. Anyways, my wife and kids went snow tubing today, and let's say thank God for thermals, long john, whatever you call them in your area. I was wearing a little for big. I guess that's probably a term. And it was at least 1/2 full. Oh God, I had already told my wife that I need to quote pee code, and I was about to have an issue in front of the kids. My wife looked at me with an evil grin. Quote, "You can hold it. If you don't know the inside story here, go look up my post about the bet I won."
Oh my God.
What?
Anyways, another 30 minutes or so, I was on the
has
tube
lore?
coming down the hill.
Of course this dude has lore.
Okay, let me read. Another 30 minutes or so, I was on the tube coming down the hill, and I went more airborne than I wanted and landed on my, you guessed, spelled like Guest, it almost full diaper, which probably exploded everywhere inside my long johns.
Oh.
It was the most disgusting feeling ever.
Bro, you already had the poop in there. You didn't have to.
Now it's all over his long
Who
john.
put the poop in there in the first place?
You did.
This is the most like you made the sandwich shit of all time. Like, I hate when I'm going snow tubing and I land too hard and the poop that I voluntarily put in my own butt explodes. You put it there.
It's not in his butt anymore.
There is a toilet in that lodge, man.
Yeah, his poop was also in a tube coming down the hill.
His tube was fucking slalom down his leg.
He said, "There was no freestanding liquid, thank God, in the diaper, so it was pretty much unnoticeable under my ski bib." Oh, God. I had a weird walk going, and my wife asked if my butt hurt from that jump. I looked at her and said, "You did this to me."
You did this to me.
No, she didn't.
Walking all weird, and his kids are like, "What's going on?" And his wife says, "Oh, he's walking like a penguin because we're in the snow."
Yeah. It took her a sec to get the parent talk, almost like when my daughter blew her diaper up from falling on her butt. She started to laugh her butt off, and the kids followed, thinking I hurt my butt from the jump. Overall, I trashed them long johns because there was SAP everywhere. Do not want to know what that
shitty
acronym means. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. We'll just assume. I mean, good life lesson. I wish I could. Wait. Good life lesson. Wish I could force her to clean me up because I tried to handle the problem beforehand.
Oh man.
Yeah, you and me both, bud.
Sick. I love this guy saying.
This is I wanted to say I found this because I looked up in quotes my children.
It's funny that this guy has a code. Like, this guy has an agreement with his wife where if he tells her, "Hey, I need to go pee, I have to go to the bathroom," it means there is shit inside my pants right now. I'm a baby and I shit my pants.
Yeah. Oh my God.
She knew this was going to happen when she said, "Till death do us apart." Like, it probably never even occurred to her. She was like, "Oh, if he gets really sick, I'll stay with him."
Till stink.
Till shit do us.
Financial troubles. Not
till shit do us fart.
He shits his own diaper while we're out with our children, and I voluntarily let him have with me. Jesus Christ.
Oh God. How do you just not how does that happen on the family trip and you can look your husband in the eye at all? Like,
yeah, you just share a bed with him at the end of the day.
Yeah, how do you do that? How do you? It's like, oh no, my husband got fucking yeah.
He can't sleep. He's rubbing his poopy butt against your thigh.
Yeah, it looks like my husband's ass is doing. Never mind.
Susie, why is there a brown streak on your homework?
Yeah. Oh God.
My dad did my homework.
Yeah. Yeah, just Robin Williams looking on the board, and it's just Matt Damon's and all these complicated equations with poop.
Do like is that chocolate or is it poop thing you do with babies? Like a 35-year-old man.
Yeah,
you do that to babies.
He's trying to do that.
Like the joke about like a baby comes in covered in brown stuff, and you're like, is it chocolate?
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, a 35-year-old man that you know wears diapers, comes in covered in brown stuff. He's like, "Is it chocolate or poop? It's poop. It's poop. I know it's
Margaret.
Poop.
Of course, it's poop. When has it ever been chocolate?
It is poop every day for 10 fucking years.
I have a raging erection right now.
Yeah, and a rash.
Cock is unswole in this diaper, by the way.
Yeah. Someone says, "Sounds like you got the last laugh then," which I guess. More like the last, just like, I get maybe I think he just defeated his wife more than she defeated him.
She must really love him. She must be like fucking over the moon. Like,
no,
oh
she
God,
she must like kill. She must like kill cats or something, and they have like an agreement.
This guy just looks like Brad Pitt. Like he's just like the hottest guy of all time. He's like, "Honey, I had an accident again." She's just swooning.
He's got like a super deep voice. It's like, "Honey, I'm afraid I shit my diaper again."
Yeah, he's 6'8". He's like 3% body fat.
He's a basketball player and he goes up on the rim and he comes down on his ass and it's just a little brown streak on the court.
Yeah, just hanging from the.
Oh, the rookie point guard for the Jazz has had a little bit of an accident.
Got my shorts for when I want to poop. Got my diaper for when I need to poop.
Oh, that's a hard foul by Donovan Mitchell, and it looks like his diaper has exploded inside his pants, and there's poop running off the court. We have to take a stoppage of play to clean up the poop on the court here.
I'm so sick.
Representatives from the Memphis Grizzlies today addressed allegations that Ja Morant held down a local teenager and pooped on him.
Yeah. Oh God.
Dylan Brooks keeps telling LeBron he's never going to be able to eat his poop. LeBron
says what part of
LeBron had 20 poops and 20 pees in Game 5, man.
Does anyone else feel like the Celtics just kind of don't shit that hard every other game?
Yeah,
no, I know. There's like not like there's not like they don't have like a leader who like goes to the toilet and goes, "I'm going to take a shit here." They really don't have that guy.
Well, they have a lot of older players, now, and they're like 70s, and they're really good at shitting, with all the prunes they eat.
Do you think Jokic is going to win his third straight most valuable pooper?
Yeah. Oh, wait, fuck. That most valuable pooper. All right, that's good. I just remembered
I think Embiid. I remember.
I think it's going to be Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah.
I just remembered a story that's it's completely unrelated to poop, but
who gives a shit?
I'm not interested. Get that shit out of here.
Anyway,
who gives a shit?
What if it was the peeing sons, and it's about a baby? And that's
all right. Here's your story.
Okay. No, it was that my mom reminded me of it, and it was because my sister has dwarfism, and we go to these. My family used to go to these conventions a lot. It's called the LPA, Little People of America. They have these conventions, and so my sister must have been 4 and I must have been 6 because this is when we were still in Seattle, and they had like kids areas, for like kids to like do stuff.
How do you tell if your sister has dwarfism if she's like 5?
If she's like a baby,
the bones look different. What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know anything about dwarfism.
They aren't just 60% scale people. You've seen. Never mind.
You've seen them. They're clearly freaks.
Let it be known that Charlie is dodging the hard question.
It's not a hard question. It's an incredibly easy question.
Charlie,
anyway,
why do you hate freedom of speech?
Nevertheless,
a lot of reasons. Anyway, so they had like an area for kids, and they had it was in like this like big convention center. They set up a game. Yeah. Okay. They set up a game of kickball for like the kids in the LPA, and my mom had to scold me because I joined in on the game, and I was just like, woo! I was just like beating all of them. Oh my God. I was like, this is so fun. And my mom was like, you can't do that. They have you can't ruin kickball for the kids with disabilities by beating all of them.
You did the
fucking
at kickball.
Adult baby diaper lover.
Yeah.
Adult baby diaper lover. Adult baby diaper lover.
Adults in a diaper. Pee-pee toilet.
Alright, that's good. Alright, what's the next post?
Can I read this one?
Yeah, which one?
Hey fellow ABDL lovers. Who here sniff at diapers? You clean, pee, or messy. I don't mind or judge. Just tell me why you enjoy it in the comments below. Well, for me, I get turned on when I smell my pissy diaper. Or as I'm sitting on my squishy bum after messing and the smell intensifies. Anyway, that's me. But what about you?
I don't know. Hey, buddy, that's just me. Lil Diaper Boy, whose flair says baby boy. For me, it's the clean diaper plus lotion and baby powder. Just overwhelms my senses. What? Okay.
I also
baby powder smells good.
Sniffer, diaper, sniffer,
Sniffer.
Yeah. I guess baby powder smells good. I don't know how that. Maybe he's using like a different. Maybe he's like cutting the baby powder with fentanyl. I also get real turned on. Yeah.
When you powder the fent on your diaper.
Warning to the ABDL community: the baby powder is being cut with fentanyl.
Oh, dude, my kid got way too hyper because I spiked his chocolate milk with fentanyl.
Yeah, I spiked his formula with that.
Yeah. I also get real turned on with a wet and messy diaper that I'm being changed out of, especially when mommy is telling me what a sleepy diaper I just made. I like to imagine that this is like literally a 2-year-old typing this.
I don't like to imagine that, but that's okay, I guess.
Well, I don't like to imagine the alternative.
Yeah. Didn't Charlie just admit he liked beating people with dwarfism at kickball? He's making some suspicious
I do.
claims.
I
so
thought it was very funny.
There's always these posts on the ABDL forums, and what do you like about being an adult baby diaper lover? And it's always like, for me, I actually really like peeing in my diaper and it feels wet when I pee. I think that's probably my favorite part. And everyone's like, oh yeah, me too, actually.
For some, it is the sensuous smell of the poop that draws them.
Yeah.
For me, it's the luscious feeling of pee
coursing
around my inner thighs.
Oh,
I don't know.
I think there are some people that just like
that ending scene from Ratatouille where the guy eats a little spoonful of poop and then it flashes back to his childhood of eating his mom.
Back to his toilet.
Oh, God.
My thing is like, if you're into poop like that, like why would you not do it into the toilet? Don't you care about like the shape of the turd instead of just having it all pressed against your
well,
your
I think
bum?
I think there's some like adult diaper people that are into like not messing themselves as they call it and just like wearing the diaper like without
that's respectable.
Going to the bed.
Those people are fine.
They're I think they're like the Mennonites to like the Amish pooing your pants. It's like, of course they use cell phones. They're not fucking backwards. They just like to be modest. They're regular Americans, and they don't try to make the rest of us deal with their horse and buggy bullshit.
This guy says, I always give my fresh diapers a sniff when I open them up to put them on. I also don't know why this is the way it is, but I really don't mind the smell from my wet diapers either. I guess everyone likes their own brand.
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that
He
is.
makes like a really like over dramatic
like after every
eating really
good
food.
going like after every sip of pee.
Yeah.
I certainly
Like
cannot
rubbing their
recommend
tummy and
this.
shit.
Yep. I certainly cannot recommend this, but if you are slightly dehydrated, your pee is going to be more concentrated and can be more fragrant. Not to mention making your all-white diapers nice and yellowy, too.
Dying from your ABDL fetish and it's somehow not E. coli related. It's because you drink water for a day and a half to make your pee smell different.
Yeah.
There has to be at least There has to be at least one ABDL guy whose fetish is mutated in such a way that they can only get off to the thought of like having a kidney stone in their diaper.
Yeah. Oh wait, I want to know.
I
want to know if any of the
autoerotic asphyxiation.
I want to know if any of these people were activated by that Saturday Night Live sketch.
Activated. That's a really.
It's like how furries are activated by like the Lion King.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. It's just I've never heard the word activated used to describe that before.
I think it's probably the best word.
It's like their eyes start glowing red, and they're like, need to shit myself.
Yeah, oops, I crapped my pants. That's what it's called. Do you guys remember that sketch?
No, but you passed up a huge opportunity by not saying craptivated.
Oh, yeah. I just looked it up, and it's just someone saying, oops, I crapped my pants t-shirt. It's a... I thought they were saying I crapped my pants and my t-shirt. But no, they're saying...
I hate when I crap my shirts!
It's someone saying, apparently SNL sold an oops, I crapped my pants shirt in 2016. I'm incredibly bummed it is sold out. Maybe it'll come back someday. Is bummed, like, is that a pun that they're doing? I'm very bummed out.
Oh, come on.
Gus, can you read for parents of biological children?
Aren't most parents of biological children?
No,
adoptees.
Actually, nowadays people are parents of trans children, and they reject biology.
Yeah.
They're not biological children.
Yeah, if you're...
They're trans.
The transphobic ABDL guy. He walks into his kid's room with a diaper on under his pants, and he's like, I think what you're doing is not natural.
I'm going to look up the T-slur on r/ABDL.
Obviously,
okay, read the post.
My children, for parents of biological children, how do you balance ABDL? Obviously, my children are completely separate from everything ABDL. I feel like to some extent, I try so hard to not let any crossover happen that I get hung up on small details. Like I used to... Fuck me, man. Like I used to like watching Doc McStuffins, but then my children got very into the show, so I completely dropped it for myself, because the crossover is just weird. I guess it doesn't get any less weird as my kids grow.
Oh my god.
Honestly, well, as your kids grow up, ideally they'll be interacting with diapers less. That's sort of the goal of parenting.
What does Doc McStuffins have to do with diapers?
I'm assuming there's like... Yeah, it's for babies. I'm sure they like... There's a diaper in there somewhere.
Or something?
Yeah, but she only got her associate's degree. She served in Iraq. Yeah. She used that GI Bill money.
I'm not even turned on by diapers.
Who's GI Bill?
Not after what happened.
Is that one of the guys? Is GI Bill one of the guys on the ABDL forums?
It is. Yeah, he got his prostate blown out in Iraq.
Look at this photo by GI Bill.
By an IEDL, improvised explosive diaper lover.
I have.
He's like stuffing like bombs into his diaper like it's a vest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like a sniper narrowly just grazing past his diaper.
Yeah.
He's got C4 and shit in there.
Can I read this one? I had a dream last night.
Griffin, you know how to read?
I do know how to read. I learned a couple weeks ago.
Oh, is it one that you found?
Yeah, it is. I found it during my independent reading time that I now have, because I'm able to read again after the car accident.
Yep. Okay.
Had a dream last night. Glad I didn't act it out. I'll preface this all by saying that I haven't worn it in about 2 months due to living arrangement. And between the pandemic and current political climate, I haven't had time alone at the house to wear one.
With this pandemic going on, I can't even wear my diaper.
I know,
anymore.
The pandemic is so hard for people
Griffin,
in diapers.
Griffin, can you read that again? Or the line that Gus talked over?
Yes. I'll preface this all by saying that I haven't worn it in about 2 months due to living arrangements, and between the pandemic and current political climate, I haven't had time alone at the house to wear, or the ability to leave and wear something else discreetly. Plus, I didn't want to risk wearing right now since it would be hard for me to get rid of the evidence, so suffice to say, there's a fair bit of an urge built up. Last night I was incredibly thirsty. I guess the cooler weather coming in made my room a bit drier than normal, so my body dried out. Normally, I restrict water.
Is this a frog?
Normally,
yeah.
What the fuck is this? Who, like, I understand if you want to piss on yourself or whatever, but keeping stats like this is insane. Normally, I restrict water.
I gotta drink 2 gallons of water. It's a bit dry in my room.
No, literally.
Can I ask you something, Griffin?
Yeah.
When this guy says current political climate, does he mean the summer 2020 Black Lives Matter protests?
I believe, if you'll recall, this was probably published during the pandemic. If you'll recall, there was a diaper shortage during the pandemic.
Oh
God!
These people,
okay, that makes sense.
a lot of these people, I don't know if you're really in the know. A lot of these people set aside their adult baby diaper lover interests for the good of the human race.
Has there ever been a mutual aid post for diapers for sexual reasons?
Oh God!
With the rising costs, I haven't been able to get off in like a week.
Yeah, well, I'm sure there's. Yeah, I don't like thinking about that. Oh wait, this guy also made a post called he had to play it cool while dying inside. Sorry, Griffin, finish your.
I had to play it cool while dying inside. Anyway, normally I restrict water for about 2 hours before going to bed because of kidney stones, overactive bladder, to keep me from going pee like every hour, and I let myself drink 16 to 24 ounces throughout the night, which keeps me from getting up more than once. But because I was so thirsty, I ended up drinking like 3 16.9-ounce water bottles throughout the night, which meant I had some painfully full bladders waking me up. Well, towards the end of the night, I had a dream that I was just wearing some barnyards and my bladder was very full, so Dream Me just wet the diaper and went back to bed. I woke up because of my bladder hurting to hold it all in my half-asleep days I thought I was wearing, like in the dream, and tried to convince myself to go. Thankfully, I didn't because I quickly realized that I wasn't wearing it all, so I ran to the bathroom to go. I checked my bed to make doubly sure I hadn't had an accident and went back to bed thinking I really needed to start wearing when I drink a ton of water. On the plus side, my potty training is killer. Has anyone else had dreams like this? I'm curious if this is a common dream where you normally when you wear occasionally to bed.
I have some advice for this guy, which is to not drink 24 ounces of water throughout the night.
I think.
That's like
when you're thirsty.
Seems like a good recipe to ruin your sleep.
Yeah, I mean I don't have like a soda can's like 12 ounces, right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it's closer to 8, but I could be wrong.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, you're right. Yeah, so I think you can just drink like I would recommend drinking water throughout the day and not not just consuming it all at once like a camel. So yeah.
You know what they say? You can lead a diaper lover to water, but you can't make it drink.
Yeah. I've had a few of those dreams where I pooped my nappy. Thankfully, I woke up and nothing. No, that's
it was
pooping
really hard. It was really hard for me because I kept having different sections of steak throughout the night because I hadn't had anything to eat.
Yeah, no. Poop yourself dream is not the same as pee yourself dream. He did not have those dreams.
Dude, that's my favorite LCD Sound System song. Poop yourself dream.
Poop yourself dream. Someone says, I have a bathroom / I need to pee dreams where I'm wearing a diaper all the time, which I like to, they did a / but I like to read that like it's literally like, I have bathroom, I need to pee dreams where I'm wearing a diaper all the time. It's rather common for me to dream about using a diaper when I really need to pee while I'm sleeping. I don't think I've ever had pee dreams past the age of 5.
Yeah,
I had like one... When I stopped having them, and then I had exactly one when I was like 15, because I was using creatine for the first time. And if you don't know what that does, it makes you pee like fucking crazy for the first week.
Yeah. Speaking of, Gus, do you want to read, does anyone here drink Pediasure?
Oh, I would love to, Charlie. Thank you for offering.
Pediasure is, I believe, that like orange cough medicine for children.
I thought it was I thought it was like a protein.
Oh no, you're right. It is. It's fucking like, it's for babies.
Shake.
It's like baby protein.
Give it to babies or old people.
Yeah, it's so that their bones aren't brittle. Anyway.
All right. Does anyone here drink Pediasure? Okay. So I was wanting a little taste of nostalgia since when I was really young.
Nostalgia. That's something that 2-year-olds drink. Sorry,
When I was really young, I was underweight, and my mom was giving me Pediasures really often. So I got myself a 6-pack from Walmart, and I've been drinking like one a day. And oh god, I think they are messing up my stomach, Lamal. I'm lactose intolerant, but I googled it, and Google said Pediasure is okay for people who are lactose intolerant. I've been pooping like every day, multiple times a day, since I started drinking these, which is a lot for me, because I typically only poop 2 to 3 times a week. What?
Jesus.
That's normal for some people.
It seems fucked up.
3 times a week? That's
Pooping
like every other day.
2 times a week is crazy.
Yeah. That is fucked up.
I poop at
but
least
3 times.
once a day.
Yeah. Yeah,
me too. But
you poop 2 times a week every time that you're in the shower.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. If you drink these, do they also make you go a lot? Or are these stomach issues possibly coming from elsewhere? And before anyone complains about how Pediasure is for kids because of high calorie content, drinking 25 calories is a 20-ounce Coke and actually have less carbohydrates and more vitamins. Okay.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm actually,
Okay,
you know that Pediasure is actually great.
Wait a minute. So somebody says
it's from the
liquid
earth.
diets tend to have that effect, and the OP responds, I've been having them with my lunch, though, like 10 dino nuggets.
And 3/4 of a shore, which I'm glad they're giving it like they're giving it like a shortened name. Yeah,
it's
like
really shorter.
Yeah. Yeah. So as a formerly constipated person, you're not going enough anyway. I like to think that they're just like writing this on the toilet.
Yeah, like they were constipated one
time. As a
12
formerly
years ago.
constipated person, yeah.
I'm just
I like
start out with my everyday sentences with as a constipated
person. As a regular
person.
person.
Formerly constipated person. I'm kind of feeling Chinese tonight.
Yeah. That's
I am
that's how you
Chinese right now.
That's how you identify as a secular Jew, as formerly constipated.
Constipated person.
Yeah. I do not partake in the constipation anymore, but I respect the people that do.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
We need to get this to Larry David right now.
Yeah, we need to. Yeah.
Larry.
Guys, is Pediasure good for bulking?
Pope. Huh?
Is Pediasure good for bulking? Like, do you see guys at the gym just
I cannot say I have ever seen it.
They just have like a Gatorade cooler full of Pediasure.
Yo, bro, you straight natty or you do Danimals?
I don't doubt that it's like high in calorie content, but
it's for babies.
I feel like they're better. Yeah, there are probably things that taste better than Pediasure.
I've had Pedialyte as an adult because it's really good for hangovers.
Yeah.
Are those?
Yeah.
I thought Pedialyte is just electrolytes water.
Huh?
I thought Pedialyte's good. I'll drink Pedialyte. Just
Pedialyte is
sometimes.
for when. Yeah. Definitely normal, but if you were worried, I recommend talking to your doctor and making an appointment just in case.
Oh my god, do not talk to your doctor about drinking too many baby drinks and diarrhea.
Yeah,
fucking...
there's
a medical crisis in this country. Don't waste their time.
Do you think it's weird that I wear a diaper?
Yeah.
I'm cracking up with the idea of treating like a Pediasure prescription like it's Adderall.
Yeah, like it's activist.
Yeah.
Here's the Vega Pigeon, the guy that mentioned it being political. He also says, had to play it cool, dying inside. So today, I was having to help my family clear out some storage, which includes some medical equipment from a late family member. Everything was going fine until we started unloading three ginormous plastic bins, I think 40 to 50 gallon ones, full of, you guessed it.
How many bins? Could you run that by me again?
3.
Oh, okay, 3. Got it, thanks.
Think 40 to 50 gallon ones full of, you guessed it, pause, adult diapers.
Best way to end, you guessed it.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys were thinking that it was going to be piss or shit, but one of my family members asked, why is it one bin is so heavy, and another family member says it's full of adult diapers, and of course, I blurted out, no way, you're joking, which caused me to panic and think, okay, I gotta be cool now, act indifferent or they'll catch on. Well, we opened it up, and lo and behold, some Depends, by God, I know, but mostly good capacity medical diapers. I should also mention that I had no idea they were in our storage area, or else I would have smuggled some diapers before today. Which leads me to the part where I died inside. We donated all 3 bins to Goodwill, and I couldn't say anything or grab a pack to save for myself without drawing suspicion. There was legit enough for me to wear every day for months, and they were my size too. So pour one out tonight if you happen to go to a Goodwill in Florida with tons of diapers. You can probably thank my family. Happy Halloween.
Jesus Christ, man.
So it's like, whoever is getting diapers from, well, I bet these people are getting diapers from Goodwill. If you're getting diapers from Goodwill, you need it more than this person. Also, it's like, why do you need them? It's like, if I was into diapers, I wouldn't want my dead grandparents' diapers.
I would.
Like, that's so fucked up.
You'd have like I'd have like his Force Ghost watching over me.
Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, it's not like, oh boy, I get to sleep in my. It's like, I get to sleep in my grandma's bed after she died last week. This is so great. It's a full size bigger than my regular bed. Someone says, go to Goodwill and purchase back, much cheaper. He says, I would, but seeing as that would break quarantine, I can't. Oh, so he's being
respectful.
He says, plus, it raised suspicions if I leave the house for the first time since March to go buy stuff from Goodwill. It will lead to questions that are best left unasked. Also, should mention that I live with relatives right now, so diaper buying and wearing is on hold anyway.
Well, that's nice.
He's not left the house since March, so good on him.
I really hope the pandemic killed a lot of these people. And I mean that in the way that they talk about in this post, where your living situation changes and you can't wear. But I do also mean I wish a lot of these people had long and painful deaths.
I feel like if you told like a super mean middle schooler that there are people with diaper fetishes and asked them to like come up with like what these people probably do, they're like, oh yeah, they probably like carried a big crate of adult diapers and somebody exposed them for it. They had so embarrassed they had to donate them all to Goodwill. But like no, these people are admitting to this. They're like, this is my experience. This is my lived experience with being alive.
Griffin, do you want to read the one I just sent?
Yeah, can I read this one?
In premium show links, I think. Are there any good community spaces?
Oh, excellent title. Excellent title. Are there any good community spaces?
Oh, and then I'll read the one that Griffin sent next.
Okay.
The 24/7 one.
1 second, sorry.
Yeah.
I hate my computer. Sorry, guys.
It's okay. How about I read
Are there any good community spaces that don't openly discuss pooping? I've had friends in the ABDL community before, and I've bought a few items, etc. Basically everything except interacting online. I tried to join a Discord community a while back to ask questions, and while I want to make it super clear that I don't think there's anything wrong with it, and I don't want to make anyone feel bad for doing their thing, I'm personally really skeeved out by hearing people talking about messing themselves in any context. For me, hearing about it just takes me way out of the mindset that I need to be in to enjoy myself. I can't feel shameless or off guard when I'm thinking about germs and stuff, you know? I'm not looking for a safer work server. I'm super into piss and all that. I just would really appreciate it if you could point me to some community that quarantines the scat chat to like a specific channel or something like that. Or even just ask users to spoil it and provide a content warning so I can make friends and get all my questions answered and stuff without having to hear about poop. Please and thanks!
That was really good. So yeah, are there any good community spaces? We're gonna upgrade the Discord server soon. We're gonna finally do it.
Are there any fraternistic organizations for those who would have a love for the Depends?
Yeah.
Is there? I would love to get sexed into the ABDL. The P-loaders.
I would love to get crapped in.
You come home to your dorm one night and there's just like a brown smear across it.
Oh God.
I mean,
someone says, I'm not big on pooping because it's super gross to clean up. You and me both, bud. And I don't get any enjoyment.
There was a fecal assault scandal at the at the ABDL fraternity.
Yeah. Oh, and then he says, and I don't get any enjoyment from pics of poo. So I agree with this guy so far, but it's probably not something you're going to be able to get away with from this community, at least not without missing out on a big part of the community. Buddy, if you're not looking at the pictures of poo, then you're not diping.
Buddy, you're really not. I mean,
you're not.
Bro, don't even look.
Bro,
at the
you don't
poo.
even dipe.
You are not wetting yourself like that, bro. There's no poop in your diaper.
Yeah.
You are not him, man. You do not fucking
It's like guys, I don't really want to get lit tonight. It's like, nah, brother, poop this. Nah, you're gonna go crazy.
Yeah. All my friends are trying to poop pressure me into crapping in my diaper.
Bro, you haven't had a strain of E. coli before, trust me, it's different.
Someone says, I appreciate your feedback, but I sure do hope you're wrong. As a new person to the community, I'm probably not invested enough to decide if I'm going to stick around these spaces and tolerate it. It's not you sticking around that you have to worry about. It's the smell. When every other online community I'm part of will happily ask users to spoil anything that a new user finds uncomfortable for any reason. People are too cautious to post their cute pet spiders and snakes in pet channels without a content warning. And I love snakes, but I think it's good practice to consider the needs of people who are scared of snakes too.
What?
Like a big brown snake that you left in your diaper.
Like a rubber snake.
Yeah, a big, just awful, disgusting snake.
ABDL fraternity, and you throw your diaper in the air along with your cap when you graduate.
We made the new guy eat too much poop and he died. The whole law, you can't make new frats.
Part of the hazing ritual is they make you have sex naked.
Yeah. Oh, this person. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. This person is their username is Who's a Good Puppy.
Yep.
And they commented on a post, and their comment says, "Right there with you, fam. I want the exact same thing for myself." And the post title says, "I wish I could have puppies," and that is in the subreddit r/dogfuckersglobal. Dogfuckers Global.
Wow,
Yo, we international with our.
I gotta see what the fuck this.
We are going to hell. Please send me this subreddit.
Yeah. Yo, I got.
You got the Dogfuckers Global invite? Let me in, bro.
Yeah. Pitbull bragging about that. That's like Pitbull's label is Dogfuckers Global.
Get human fucking. That's what it really is going to get, baby.
Yeah. Honestly, Trotsky's theorem about Dogfuckers Global and not dog fucking in one state is kind of what led to his schism with Stalin. I'll read. I'm officially going 24/7.
This one is really long, and I don't even know if it's that funny. But just the conceit of what going 24/7 means. Is something that we can get a lot of.
There's a comment from Who's a Good Puppy on a post called "Any Trans Folks Wear Diapers," and it's just I'll be your friends if you want. I need to make more friends.
After my last friend that I met at the Humane Society.
Yeah, and I had no idea where it was coming from.
I forget what I forget where I heard the hypothetical, but like someone brought it's like imagine, or it's like because someone said that like statistically like the way that most people do like the peanut butter on your balls thing isn't with your dog, it's with like your friend's dog. And that's imagine
what. Read some of the titles from Dogfuckers Global.
Please.
So apparently this is a subreddit for sharing art. I need to clarify on behalf of r/Dogfuckers Global, they do not condone any kind of bestiality or animal abuse.
Oh, okay. Bullshit.
Wait, what would give you that impression?
I don't know, but just clarifying. Working from home, her coworkers have no idea that her dog has been snout deep in pussy all day, his rough tongue gliding over her clitoris and exploring her labia.
Oh my god.
Oh. Just a slurp. Just the way.
She's being filled with so much dog cum, her ovaries are about to burst.
Oh my god.
That's not possible. Dogs can't come that much.
That's not even how ovaries work.
The title of one is just, she would have regretted joining the Navy.
Oh, God. The most controversial post of all time on Dogfuckers Global is M for F, where are the mods? Another person says, talk to me while I'm in the tub. And then, oh god knows. Another caption, another one of the most controversial ones is just any Germans in here.
I like the post that's just illegal ?
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm not gonna.
Texas
I'm
roll
not gonna
call.
Dog fuck roll call. Dog.
Anyone in Oregon who wants to discuss?
Dog fuckers. Roll
discuss
out.
what? Discuss what?
Well, that must become disgusting.
I looked up. There's a subreddit called Anti-Zoophilia. When I looked up Dogfuckers Global, and the caption to the post was like, r/Dogfuckers Global isn't even being subtle anymore.
They're saying the quiet part out loud over on Dogfuckers.
They're saying the quiet part out loud on Dogfuckers.
Yeah, you guys still interact with this person even though they're a crypto dog fucker.
even though they fucking engage in doublespeak and whataboutism.
Yeah.
Do they say ad hominem instead of ad hominem?
the whataboutism in the dog fucker community is rabid.
Dog fucking.
No pun intended.
Can I read this one in r/little space?
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's what we call.
For those of you who don't know,
just had to get that out there.
Yep.
r/little space is an 18+ kink community for littles, middles, caregivers, and anyone interested in
Hold on, what the fuck are middles?
Relationships.
What the
yeah, my sexual kink
people
is
who are
being
around.
regular.
My sexual kink is kind of just being around.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck is a middle? No, I'm looking this up on the subreddit, but continue.
It's the sexual version of picking Mario in Smash Brothers.
This post by Pink Tear Stains called "Fuck You for Ruining My Life" goes, "Fuck you so much. I trusted you with every ounce I had, and then you shattered my heart completely. You always asked me to be honest with you, and then when you were hurting me the most, and when I did, you abandoned me. You abandoned me when I needed you the most. I hate you, and I hate that you have completely ruined me. Ruined daddy, little girl for me. No matter how hard I try, I needed you. You were my safe person. Fuck you. You've given me more pain than I ever thought I could have in my heart. And every day I try to move on, but I'm stuck in October crying in the cold without a blanket at 3 a.m. And I'm removed for hours. I hope I haunt the fuck out of you when I die.
Oh my god.
Sorry, but I hate you.
I'm gonna haunt the fuck out of... I'm cold here without a blanket. That's like...
I need more fucking monologues inside. I need like Walter White, like... Skywolf, I am the danger.
I'm cold.
Yeah, no. This person literally just stuck outside in the backyard.
It's so funny to be like, I hate my boyfriend. He cheated on me, you piece of shit. Also, I'm outside and I'm freezing to death.
He left her in a hot car.
Yeah.
This is a kid that hasn't been picked up from soccer practice. Someone says, so much this. Haunt that stupid butthead daily. Also, make Little Space your own thing, and then no one can ruin it for you. I don't think that's true. I think someone can clearly ruin it for you. And also, I don't think it's that bad if someone ruins it for you. Angry Queer says, I'm so sorry, my former mommy abandoned me too.
So Bill Grand says, don't let that idiot ruin daddy little girl for you. Some daddies are real and only want you to be happy.
It's not daddy little girl, it's daddy daughter little girl.
What the fuck? Daddy little girl.
daddy
no,
little
I think it's daddy Dom, right?
Like Dance Dance Revolution.
No, it's daddy Dom.
Daddy daughter.
Is it daddy Dom?
I didn't think it was daddy daughter.
Yeah.
I heard daddy daughter.
Thank God I didn't have the
you know, maybe it's daddy. It's Dance Dance little girl.
Dance Revel. No wait, Whittle.
It's Deutsch Democratic little girl.
It's Daddy Donkey Little Kong.
No, we just went on dog fuckers. We're not going back.
This is dog that loves getting fucked.
Little girl.
I wanted to read this one. This one's like this is we're in Little Space, and this is like we're kind of getting like doomer pilled. Does that make sense?
Doomer pilled, and
don't know.
I'm kind of doomer Pedialyted.
Yeah, I'm low key.
It's so fucking over.
Like low key, I hate the big cells.
This is from user Sean Rivers. Good job using your full name. Regular name
and his.
Don't know if I'm fit to be a daddy, or if I am really one. Hi everybody, hope you're well. 31-year-old male from Sydney, Australia. Oh, sorry. I'm a 31-year-old male from Sydney, Australia.
Change it to my diaper.
I pooped
and I just
diaper.
And I just don't know if I'm fit to call myself a daddy or anything along those lines. I know I'm not the type who's fit to have dependents. What the fuck? I'm not looking to have kids for that or any other reasons. I feel like this is kind of one of the core requirements for being a daddy. Is being someone strong, solid, and reliable with funds, energy, and the ability to care for others. But I love having a cute little one to look up to me, cuddle me, snuggle up. I've never really got into the fascination with pacifiers or diapers either. So I'm thinking, but of course, anyone who likes them has every right to. So I'm thinking maybe I just don't fit the aesthetic. Plus, I even struggle to find anyone local, no matter where I look. So perhaps it's got me down too. I'm just not sure what I'm doing, or if I'm even in the right place. It sounds like you want to fuck children.
I accidentally killed one of me littles because I tried to put a pacifier in her mouth, but it turns out it was the back end of a stingray.
Well, I can't.
I can't talk anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I never really got the fascination with pacifiers. I'd much rather have me fingers on a Foster's.
You can't do the diaper fetish stuff in Australia because everyone's harnessed to the ground upside down, so the poop just flips up across your body.
Someone says there are lots of littles that aren't into baby stuff. There's also a littles meetup in Australia called GangaCon to meet locals in person.
Oh, fucking crikey, a dingo got me little.
A dingo got me. Yeah, that's what DDLG stands for. Dingo, dingo, little girl.
Dingo
Yeah, there's a meetup for people that don't really want to be a daddy but are into littles. It's in a basement. It's in an unmarked white van.
Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yeah, I recently learned that the reason they stopped doing those fucking those advertisements or those like missing kids things on milk cartons is because everyone was like, "This sucks. This is bumming me out." Which it was like, it turns out true because it like only one kid was ever like saved because of that, and they weren't.
I was just about to say. I was like, who fucking thought that would be a good idea, and anyone would try to help find one kid with that?
I think this is before Facebook existed, so all the Facebook guys were just like, honestly, bro, I would put if I could do anything to help a kid that was kidnapped, I fucking would. And then like their boss at like the milk carton factory like just. They're like, I don't want to deal with him. Put the fucking kids on there, But there was like, I think there was like only one kid that happened to, and it's because like the kids saw themselves on the milk carton, like they weren't even in mortal danger, and like
that would be scary.
Yeah, no, I feel like you could totally like get that going again now, and like people would be like super like Ron DeSantis is probably planning on getting that going again, and then in like 2 years everyone's like, I don't care about pedophilia anymore, it's like mildly irritating.
Well, we didn't put that child on a carton yet, so when we do, you can ask that.
Oh god, Ron DeSantis.
He's a funny guy. I think he's
Mickey Mouse Hitler.
Finding out his middle name was Dion, it made him so
what?
His name is Ronald Dion DeSantis, dude. Isn't that fucking sick?
My name
Dion
is Ronald
DeSantis
Tyrone.
Is the name of like a pop star who dies of an overdose.
Yeah, fucking
24.
Diamond Dion DeSantis, dude.
Yeah, dude, he did coke with David Bowie and he died. Yeah,
Diamond Dion DeSantis is gonna be in the new remake of The Jazz Singer.
Yeah.
Diamond Dion DeSantis covered Pussy Control, but thought it was supposed to be literal.
Yeah, dude, Tyrone, quote, Sugar Fingers DeSantis is one of the most prolific jazz singers in all of South Florida.
Can I read this one in?
Yes.
Not safe for work. Not every little wants to be sexualized. Last night, I posted a picture of me and my stuffies in my passy. It was the first night alone in my new place, and I was thankful for the comfort they gave me. I got several messages asking to replace my passy with a cock. For me, little space is it is literally just a space for healing and to get what I didn't when I was an actual child. Also, I'm a lesbian.
Hey dear, how about you replace that passy with the back end of a stingray?
Also, I'm a lesbian, so the only part that would replace my passy is a titty. Seriously, stop assuming just because someone posts they are interested in sex with you. It's disgusting. And next time I'm reporting for harassment. Thanks for coming to my Teddy Talk.
Oh, hold on. Boo. Hold
on. It's so cool for her to
for people on here to make the Michael Jackson argument that I'm doing this because I didn't have a childhood.
Coming to my Teddy Talk is like when I would say "by the gods" as a 9-year-old because I was really into Percy Jackson.
Oh yeah, that was like when I read an Archie comic and I tried to start saying "by George" to people. And I didn't really know how to use it. I just started saying that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mean to, like, gatekeep being a lesbian, but the thing at the end where they're like, you know, I'm a lesbian, the only thing I want in my mouth is a boob. It's like, that seems like someone that's faking being a lesbian. I mean, I guess maybe if they're like
something like a bi girl who came out 1 month ago would say.
No, that sounds like something a 10-year-old would say when they're like pretending to be a lesbian on Reddit.
What?
It's like, you know what I love.
Yeah, no, it's like, you know what I.
I know exactly what you're. I have such.
You know these 10-year-olds that are always reaching out to you on Facebook.
No.
Hey guys, have we covered r/10-year-olds pretending to be lesbians?
No, that's not what I meant. There was a whatever. That's apparently
most controversial post
it's
on
like
sexual 10-year-old. Anyone like Drake?
Sexual 10-year-old. We should make that the official subreddit for the show.
r/sexual 10-year-old.
r/sexual 10-year-old.
No. Who even said that? Oh man.
It's like how people. It's like r/superb owl. You're like kind of. You're like trying to be smug about it. It's like, oh, it's not what you thought it's about, is it? But it's just like, no, this is for our podcast. It's a reference to our podcast. Maybe you should try listening to it once in a while.
It's actually an inside joke between us and the fans. Of course, you wouldn't get it.
Yeah, no, it's like a reference.
He's just wearing a t-shirt that says "sexual 10-year-olds" and then the photo of the snoo sucking its own dick.
My t-shirt that says "sexual 10-year-olds" having people asking a lot of questions already.
Let's go.
Oh God, I don't know.
Was that an hour?
No, I think maybe it's almost an hour.
Well, that's good. That's good enough for these people.
No, I wanted to read. I wanted to read one last one. It's not an hour. We have a couple minutes, and that's that. From Dratiniismo, which like I don't know if that's like Cadilloismo or something, but like for Dratini.
That's a Pokemon.
No, I know it. I know what Dratini is. I was about to say if it's that for but Dratini. I love Pokemon.
Dratinissimo.
I love Pokemon so much. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Anyway, being nose blind stinks. That's not the only thing that stinks. A few days ago, I got to experience some quote.
I feel like by definition, it doesn't.
No, there's a lot. When this person is nose blind, that means that there's a lot of stink.
Oh,
yeah, like it's like overwhelmed. You've like burnt out your nose.
I guess so. Yeah, it's like it's just like you can't get the same high anymore. My tolerance for poop is so high. My poo tolerance. Yeah, man, these junkies get.
Time you have to take a shit.
These junkies are so strung out. A few days ago, I got to experience some, quote, me time. Mother-in-law wanted to watch my daughter, thus freeing up some time in the evening for the wife and I. Considering my wife was still at work, I had a few hours to relax. Perfect, I thought. As soon as I got home, I patted myself up, hopped in a onesie, and sat down to play some Final Fantasy XIV. After a bit of time, I started to feel the pressing need to go. No problem. Plenty of time to clean myself up. I repositioned myself to squat on my chair and let nature take its course as I continued to game. I certainly miss being able to relax in this way, so perhaps I spent a bit too much time before going to get changed, but eventually I pried myself from my setup, hopped in the shower, and did my normal routine of making sure nothing was left behind. I didn't want to surprise my wife when she got home. She is in the know about my kink and generally doesn't bother her, generally. Still, being stinky is not something you really want to drop on people for obvious reasons. You don't want to take a hot, stinking load on them.
You just don't want to. Just like, hey, babe, just so you know, I'm kind of stinky.
I got stinky while you were gone. The cleanup was done, the trash taken out, and I had some time to do a bit of yard work that I'd been procrastinating when my wife came home. There should be enough time for me to reset my senses outside and reassess the air quality inside the house. The artwork was finished and the house was double checked. There was still a bit of scent coming from the bathroom, but that should clear up if I leave a fan on. Great, it won't be bothering her. I'm not sure why I felt so confident at the time. I mean, I've done this plenty of times before, so I have no one to blame but myself for being complacent. I opened the windows before, used air freshener. I decided since it didn't smell when I came into the house, it must have been safe. There was a brief pause, and I heard her call.
Being complacent is a really funny sentence to use.
Yeah, for pooing yourself.
Your pants and making the house
for shitting your pants as an adult man that has a daughter.
Oh man.
Just sorrowfully staring at your crotch and being like,
almost done.
Just doing that.
Almost done.
What I reaped, I have sown.
Yeah, just picking up the bottle again.
Reap what you showed.
Reek what you shit. Blank, did you poop? And there was a tone in her voice, a knowing tone that isn't her asking if I just used the bathroom, but rather, you messed your diaper. I immediately felt my face get hot and began to chastise myself. I don't know what I don't know what he means by that. Of course I did. I should have done more to clean up, or I realized I just didn't have enough time. That I should have said something.
Really funny. He started like suicide baiting because he should have. Like he's like, you're probably going to abandon me, and I'm going to kill myself because I just.
Yes. He just calls up 911. There's a man with a gun in this house. Or I just realized I didn't have enough time. Thankfully, she was in a good mood and just teased me a little while after coming home. But definitely a learning experience. Don't trust my nose. Also, one way you should not have a learning experience with this man. You are not in your 20s. You are a grown-ass... You're not in your early 20s getting drunk.
That would be okay.
You're a grown-ass man with a daughter.
In your early 20s, that's fine.
Yeah. No, not even that. I just mean learning experiences in general, but especially for this. You should have learned this when you were 5.
We can end on this comment from a deleted user.
Yes.
He said, shat myself in front of the wife once on accident. She had the same reaction. Saw your little baby while wrinkling her nose. I nearly died.
And then I also went to this guy's profile, and it says one of his questions is crinkler a common term for ABDL? And a lot of questions about socializing.
Oh man.
Oh, he also asked about he needs a pacifier for his girlfriend 4 years ago, and now 3 years ago he's talking about his wife.
Ooh.
So good job, man. Good job, Dratini-ismo. I'm glad that you're able to impose your Francoist Dratini dictatorship with your stench on your wife, whatever that means. All right, well, you're on the Patreon already, so you don't need to listen to it. But you should look for my Substack and subscribe to that. But I'm not going to link to it because you know who I am, because you've paid money.
Yeah, and vote for Hitler this year.
Yeah, vote for Hillary Clinton. What? No. All right. That was fun.
Yeah,
that was really fun. Yeah.